scream neon vibe to you? Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing an exciting video talking about a new palette range from Revolution, and it is their Neon Dreams palette range, which consists of all of these babies. But before we get into this video, I just want to do the usual. So if you're new here, my name's Amber. I upload beauty, fashion and lifestyle content. If that is the type of videos that you are into, then please hit that subscribe button and come along and join my little family. And if you're already part of the family, then make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of whenever I upload a video. And now we can get right in. So as I was saying, Revolution have launched this new range of neon shadow palettes. There is like a greeny one, a yellow, a pink and an orange, and I think these are supposed to be sort of dupes for like the Hood and Neon palettes. They are slightly larger in size, the Hood and Neon palettes. They retail for £6 each. You get 9 shadows in each of them, which are 1.25 grams each, so they're a pretty decent sized palette and you get pretty good bang for your buck, to be quite honest. They're not my favourite palettes that Revolution have done. I feel like, you'll see as we go through and talk about each palette, I just feel like for neon palettes they could do with packing a little bit more of a punch. So the first palette that I've actually got on my eyes today is the Neon Shadow palette in Not a Dream. This is the orangey coloured one. This is what she looks like. As you can see, very, very pretty, but I don't know what it is. I wanted more from these. I wanted that neon vibe, and obviously you're getting that with the packaging, but I don't really feel like you're getting that neon punch with the actual shadows. So this one's got a range of like reds, and it's got oranges in there, it's got a few pinks, and then you've got a couple of shimmers and things in there as well. I must admit the formula is lovely. I've got it on my eyes today. The pressed pigments, they perform really, really well. It is a nice palette. It's just, I don't know, I want a little bit more from it. I'll show you the swatches so you can see what they look like. So this is the swatches for the Not a Dream palette. As you can see, it swatches really nicely. I just wish that those shimmers packed a little bit more of a punch and that the mattes were a little bit more vibrant. The next palette I've got is the Neon Shadow palette in Party Vibes. This is the pink themed palette. Does this scream neon vibe to you? Apart from that punchy pink in the middle, it's actually quite a dark colour scheme. I wanted like a bright shimmer, not these dull shimmers. I'm not 100% sold on these. I do need to play around with them a little bit more. If they're the colour schemes that you like and the colour schemes that you're looking for, they are good palettes. I'm just not 100% sure I'm sold on the colour schemes. But anyway, let me get swatching this one and show you what it looks like. These are the swatches for the Neon Shadow palette in Party Vibes. And as you can see, the mattes on this actually are nice and vibrant, but it's just those shimmers. I would expect a little bit more of a vibrant shimmer. I mean, that pink is definitely a neon pink. I don't know, I would just prefer a brighter shimmer, or maybe even like a pink shimmer. Moving along to the green palette, which is the Neon Shadow palette in Up All Night. This is probably my least favourite out of all of them. I just feel like the colour scheme is very drab. For a neon palette, it's a little bit boring, where I actually like the orange and the pink and the yellow. They actually are quite cute. This one, I just couldn't really see myself reaching for, but for the purpose of the review, I had to buy it for you guys. So I'm just going to do the swatches and then we'll have a little look at what it looks like. So this is the swatches for the Up All Night palette, and this is actually really strange because this is the opposite to the other palettes, where the shimmers in this one are actually lovely and very vibrant, but the greens aren't. The mattes aren't as vibrant in this one, and actually I did struggle to swatch the mattes in this one. The greens were quite hard to get a nice swatch. I had to do quite a few dips where the shimmers went on straight away quite easily. I think, I'll be honest with you guys, I think if it wasn't for me purchasing this one to review for you guys, I don't think I would have picked this one up. It's not my favourite colour scheme at all. Last but not least, we've got the yellow palette, which is the Neon Shadow palette in Electric Dreams. This is really, really pretty. I really like this colour scheme, but again, I just want more. I want brighter colours from these, like I really do. I'm just going to swatch it for you guys and then we can have a little look at the swatches. So these are the swatches for the Electric Dream palette, and these are actually really pretty. Again, the yellow mattes were a little bit difficult in this one, but look at those shimmers. It's so weird how you've got two where the shimmers are really stunning, but the mattes aren't is good, and then you've got others where the mattes are really good but the shimmers aren't as. I do feel like I need to play with these maybe individually and see how they perform. So guys, this leads us into the tutorial section of this video, and today I have actually done this eye look that I've got on with the orange palette. I feel like the palettes are quite inconsistent per palette, so I feel like I do need to play with them individually, get a better idea of what individual palette performs like. So if you want to see how to create this look, I've created this orangey red cut crease using the orange palette, then just keep watching. So I'm going to be recreating this look on my other eye. I've already done my base and this eye off camera just to make it easier. So I'm going to be creating this sort of fiery glittery cut crease. So we're going to start by going for this deeper orange shade, and I'm going to pack that on in the crease. I'm happy with that placement. I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to clean that up with a cotton bud and a little bit of micellar water so I can get a nice structured shape for where I'm going to place down the matte red in the palette. Really good tip for really easy eyeshadow removal and giving a nice clean look is to actually place down a little bit of Vaseline where you want to remove the makeup first, and then go in with something like a micellar water just to clean up the excess Vaseline and the excess shadow afterwards. This gives you a more clean and crisp finish. So I'm just going to lay this down literally where I want to remove it, and then I'm going to take the opposite side which has got nothing on and take off, so you can see how precise that is. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of micellar water just to remove any excess Vaseline. So I'm going to be taking my P. Louise base on a nice flat brush. I'm just going to place this down where I've just removed that Vaseline. I'm going to go in with a packing brush, and I'm actually going to go into the really nice matte red in this palette, and I'm going to pack this onto the lid. Now I'm happy with that, I'm going to go in back into the palette, and I'm going to go into this lovely like pinky gold shade, and I'm going to pop that down on top of the red. Then I'm going to go back into the palette with the round brush again, and I'm going to dip into the slightly lighter orange shade, and I'm going to place this above where I've placed down the darker orange shade. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of liner in the waterline, and this is the Barry M High Vis eyeliner in False Alarms. I'm just going to go back into the palette with that round brush, and I'm going to go back into the red and place this on top of where I've just popped down that liner. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the NYX glitter glue, and I'm actually going to place it down where I placed that original darker orange shade. Then I'm going to put down this gorgeous glitter. It's a pressed glitter by a brand called Prima. Then I'm just going to go in with some liner. Today I'm using the Eyeko Black Magic liquid eyeliner. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this Mimi mascara. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Pixie Rich Loves Layers highlighting palette just to pop on my brow bone and on my inner corner. Then I'm just going to be going in with some unicorn lashes. These are their Stormy lashes. I'm just going to pop some lash glue on. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Mwah, thanks so much for watching.